Let's go, people. KiiiKiii comeback. There's a lot of groups in K-pop I love so much. And, you know, just lately been so obsessed with Hearts to Hearts. Triple S always will be my #1 favorite. But even despite that, KiiiKiii always remains up in the ranks with them. Even when it's, you know, been a few months since their last comeback, they're just always on my mind. They never, ever escape. So whenever they have a comeback, it is, even though this is their 3rd comeback ever, it's so exciting every time. I just love them so much, and they have not had a single song that hasn't just completely blown me away, man. And both of their first 2 mini albums are complete 100 out of 100 albums. So I just, my expectations are so high, and you know, I don't expect to be disappointed, but I cannot wait to listen to this, man. And it's going to make me want the actual full mini album to come as quickly as possible. Right now we have Candy Pink Magic Hole Flip Phone, or Na Otoke by KiiiKiii, of course. And this one says stop motion. So they have a stop motion video for it. It's interesting. Last time they had Delulu. That was an interesting video too. But, you know, KiiiKiii, just, they're so artistic. They always do things in ways that no other group are doing. And they always have the most interesting songs too. And that's my favorite type of music, is just stuff that's weird. And it's like, whoa, what am I listening to? So I am going to end this intro right now and just get right into it. But obviously, check out the Patreon. I do more KiiiKiii reactions on there. I've been doing lots of KiiiKiii Pong Pong and stuff. So you're gonna want to check that out, and then I'll do more for it. But let's go. Okay.
Candy pink magical flip phone 나 어떻게 한 칸 배터리 찾아 24시
Yeah, it's weird.
빛이 넌 뜨거웠어 까맣게도 그을린 듀뼈만 glitter 무기 아따가 pharmacy 반창고 타는 길이 2개 더 사면 되지
The stop motion, so interesting.
party 다시 해뜰 때까지 꿈속에서 오늘은 나를 말리지 좀 마요 지금 귀엽잖아요 충격적인 소녀야 Everybody shout Candy pink magical flip phone 나 어떻게 한 칸 배터리 찾아 24시
Oh god, I'm getting like Born Stunner vibe. I love that too.
I'm a key to the key I know you love me Candy pink magical flip phone 나 어떻게 한 칸 배터리 찾아 24시
Oh god.
픽셀 올려 틱톡 따라하긴 I'm a key to
Fuck, it's so loud.
Listen to me, I'll tell you something I'm looking your 눈동자는 정갈 자리야 까만하늘에 다 두고 와 우리 비밀 고민은 버리고 Let's go party Let's go party 다시 뜰 때까지 꿈속에서 꿈까지 오늘은 나를 말리지 좀 마요 지금 귀엽잖아요 충격적인 소녀야 Everybody shout 가지 말래서 가고 싶어져
100 out of 100. Dude, I feel like I'm in 2001: A Space Odyssey, flying through space.
Candy pink magical flip phone 나 어떻게 한 칸 배터리 찾아 24시 Low pixel 올려 틱톡 따라하긴 I'm a key to the key I know you love me Candy pink magical flip
I do love you.
어떻게 한 칸 배터리 찾아 24시 Low pixel 올려 틱톡 따라하긴 I'm a key to the key I know you love me Candy
See, you know, I saw that it was so short, and like, I hate when songs are too short. And with Delulu, I felt this way too. I was like so sad with how short it is, because it could be, with how good all their songs are, they could be so much better if they're longer. If this was over 3 minutes or something, it would be like absolutely like 100 out of 100. But like with this, it's just, there's so much going on that I don't feel dissatisfied in any way, at least not from the first listen. I don't know, maybe when I get used to it more, then I'll be like, man, it should be longer. But right now, it's the type of song, again, like Born Stunner. You know, lots of people don't like Born Stunner by Artemis, but I love that song. But this is so much more loud and vibrant and KiiiKiii, and it's just everything I love in this world. It's just so crazy. There's so much going on, so much to dissect and to think about, so many just new feelings I'm having in my ears right now, just so many sounds going on. And just when this much is happening in a song, it feels like, you know, the producers are just like pouring out their full souls into it, and it's like they probably are thinking hard about it, definitely, but it feels like they're just totally blasting, all their energy into it, because it doesn't feel like you can even have foresight into it. What am I talking about? Like, it just gives the feeling of something so intense and crazy and wild that you couldn't even plan it. Like, it feels like it should be, God, actually, what am I talking about? I'm just trying to finish my sentences, but I don't even know what it is. But it feels unfiltered. It feels like any sound that they thought of to put in the song, they just put it in, and it makes it such a unique experience, and it's just so artistic to me because of that. It's like a song that you can't get from any other artist unless they're also willing to do something this crazy, but they just don't hold back. Like, there's nothing pretentious about it. They're just like, yeah, we're making a song and we don't care what anyone thinks about it. We're just gonna make this song to its fullest degree. And despite that, obviously there's great production quality to it. Like, it definitely doesn't sound messy or anything. Like, it sounds intentionally chaotic and messy, but like, you can tell it's not actually just someone pressing a bunch of random buttons in the music software or whatever. But I just feel passion behind it, basically, and it makes it so easy to connect to for me, just because it's like, wow, if this song could go that far out and just isn't gonna like hold anything back, then why can't I just fully express all of my love for this song? I don't have to think about it. I don't have to figure out why it's good. I can just appreciate it for what it is, and I just respect it for that. And the video, definitely cool too. It kind of feels just like a bunch of like concept photos strung together. Like, when I think of stop motion, I think of more of a specific storyline or something, like they're gonna lead us down a path of like, flip book type thing. But this, yeah, it just feels like they're flipping between a lot of different pictures that weren't necessarily all that connected, but still definitely fun to watch. But I think it's just so crazy that I have to get right back into it, and also I'm desperate to listen to it again. Yeah, and the start part, like they start off with just the vocals, and then it feels like kind of empty. It's like, oh, like it's weird. It feels like those like edits of songs where they take a song and just take the backtrack out so you can just listen to the vocals, but that's just how it starts, and then obviously goes even crazier. It already has a very intense start to it. Like, they love to put Kia at the starts of songs, like 404 in this. Like, it always has such a strong impact when it's her deep ass voice, and it's just like, oh damn. Like, yeah, after getting through the whole thing, the start feels quiet. It's just like, oh, we just have a few little things in the instrumental now. It's still very like abrasive. Such a harsh sound. Of course, you could still tell that they all are great vocalists, even through the crazy production. Good. I just have to take more breaks in between just to process each section individually. But I'm just like, the album's called WhyKiiiKiii, like it's all summer themed and stuff, and they always change up their website for every comeback for doing different teasers that they just put so much into the concept every time. But like, this doesn't feel very summery, even though it's kind of a summer themed album in the like concept of it. But it's like they just decide what summer is going to be. Like last year they had Dancing Alone, like that feels like a summer night type of song, but this time they're just like, yeah, it's a summer concept, and also we're still going to do whatever we want, and it doesn't actually have to feel summery. Like, we can just do whatever we want because we're KiiiKiii. And it just feels like every comeback they get crazier, because their debut had some interesting unique songs without a doubt, but then they got into Delulu Pack, and that was very clearly a lot more into the weird stuff, like weird production, just interesting sounds like that. And now, if this is any indicator, it seems like this album will be going even more in that direction. And it's like, wow, can they go further than this? But yeah, I mean, from the start, I loved all their songs, which means it's not just the crazy chaos of everything that makes me like their songs. Like, from the start, like, I absolutely love like their more just kind of chill songs, like One Off, and like obviously I Do Me, and like from later stuff like To Me From Me, like all their more chill songs that don't have the crazy production. Like, I always loved those too. So it's like just something about all of their songs speaks to me so much, even though they're all so different. But I'm definitely down to keep going for the crazy stuff in the future. I'm a key to the key. I know you Feels like my thoughts are just as kind of chaotic and random when I'm reacting to a KiiiKiii music video and song as the song itself is. Candy pink magic hole flip phone. Just draws back down and feels like sentimental for this part, man. It's all the like subtle like auto tune on their voices. I want to look a little closer at the actual stop motion parts though, because you know, like the song, like it's all in like night vision here, and they're just like whispering to each other and hugging each other. But then when does it transition to the next part? Zooms in onto this light that's on her eyeball and stuff. Then they just subtly start putting some stars in there. Like, just add in a few stars in there, just to the point where you can barely notice them, but then just transition into the next scene. Yeah, there's just always emotion behind it, despite it being so insane. See, I can't just keep it playing too long because I want to like, I start getting sentimental despite how intense it is. Like it feels like it should be a hype club song or something, but it's I just yeah, this part for the video and the song, it's like really feels like I'm in a trance, or like again like that one part in 2001: A Space Odyssey that I didn't really like. Like you think I would like it, you think I would like that movie more from the type of music and stuff I appreciate, but I don't know, maybe it's because I watched it a long time ago. But that part I didn't appreciate, just the 9 minutes of flying through space and all the weird colors. I was like, what are we doing? But no, now I think KiiiKiii's making me like that movie again, because now I'm just reminded of that. Like it's like I'm flying through space. Just all the spirals. Like, why spirals specifically? Is it just random for fun, or like does it have to do with something about the song or the album? I don't know. There's just a turtle in there for some reason. Like, yeah. Like the song is 2 minutes 18 seconds. Like that's so short, but it feels full. It feels completely full. And like usually even with songs that have a lot going on, it's like I want them to be longer than this, but I feel like I've been listening to a song for 3 minutes already. It's just crazy that they have the title Candy Pink Magic Hole Flip Phone. Just 6 words, and then they still in parentheses put not okay, which is the next part of the line, man. Not okay. And all their hair is always so cool, just a different color. Damn. It's so with how much I love Born Stunner, even though so many people don't like it, like this is 10 times better to me, I swear to God. And it's just so much more crazy. So does that mean that people will like it less, or will it be easier to enjoy just with how bold it is and how it just doesn't hold anything back? Because like I feel like I almost understand disliking Born Stunner more just because it's more kind of barren. And I think with them, like they compare them to older Artemis songs where they're more heavy on vocals, and then they're missing that, so it might feel weird to them. But with this, I feel like they fit in vocals well, and the vocals still sound great in them, but it just feels very KiiiKiii. It feels very in line with their typical sound, but also, you know, it's a pre-release, and it just goes even further and makes it more energetic and just fully commits to it even more than Born Stunner does, kind of, I guess you could say. But I absolutely love both. Like I do love the video. It's definitely very cool and fun, and like it's just a bunch of little like stop motion sections where It's not like all them, you know, walking and doing things specifically other than like this section here when it's all in pink and they walk from like through the door. Like that part's more entertaining to me. Like the rest, it just feels like I'm, you know, like I already do on their Instagram account and on their website all the time. I'm just clicking through concept photos and just seeing they post so many of them on their website, but it just feels like I'm doing that while listening to the song, which is already what you do on the website, just without the vocals because they like leak the instrumentals for all their songs on their website early. So video, like it's cool. It definitely fits the vibe, but I just am not as inclined to return to the music video as much as I am just to the song. But I do definitely see how it fits. After all this, like my main thoughts are just with how much I love it, you'd think I should have more thoughts about it. But with KiiiKiii, it's just like, what can you say? What can you say about this? They just did everything. It's like, okay, yeah, you know, I know what they're doing. They're just putting it all out there. And I, at the same time of it being so like chaotic, it does feel so high production that I don't actually know what goes into it. So I don't know what to say there either. But just my main thoughts are like, man, what's the rest of the comeback going to be like? If this is this good, and are the rest of the songs going to sound like this, or are they all going to be different? Because, you know, in most of their albums, they have a mix of more sentimental songs and more hype songs, but they all just have that interesting production that makes them all individually so good. Like they have a very diverse discography, but every single song hits for me. So like I don't know what Starship's doing, man. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they make so many songs that are this good. But I cannot wait for the music video now and just to do more KiiiKiii reactions, man. But I guess my rating, you know, I said in the middle of my first listen, like 100, despite it being 2 minutes 18 seconds. Again, like I'm always just I always get on any song's case for being that short, but I have to say a 98 for initial rating for the song. That's super high, especially for a song this short. Like I usually just could not do that. Who knows? Maybe it's just recency bias, and maybe it's just how excited I am for a KiiiKiii comeback. Maybe I'm being biased. I don't know, but like I just love it. I loved the sound of that, and with songs this complex and unique, like usually my opinion only goes up the more I listen to it. So who knows? It could be an easy 100 in the future, but absolutely loved it. Then the video again. Like it's cool. I might appreciate it the more I watch it, but I feel like they could have done a little bit more with a stop motion music video, or maybe just using those words made me more hopeful. And then it was just kind of more of something that does fit the song, definitely. But I just get excited for stop motion because that's cool. But the video, I mean, definitely fits. So got to give it like a solid 8 out of 10. I think it's definitely solid. So yeah, man, I'm just so excited now. This just feels like a teaser almost. It's like, man, because even with it being this good and this satisfying, like, it's just like, man, I'm desperate for the full album now. So I suppose just let me know what you think about this in the comments. Just let me know all your thoughts about KiiiKiii, how excited you are for the album, and I will see you there. Make sure you subscribe to see those reactions.